The latest on Trump's presidency as he vows new tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. President Donald Trump says he has ordered the US Mint to stop making pennies, which he correctly says cost more than 1 cent to produce. For far too long the United States has minted pennies which literally cost us more than 2 cents. This is so wasteful, he said in a post on his Truth Social platform. Let's rip the waste out of our great nation's budget, even if it's a penny at a time. Trump actually undersold the cost argument. Pennies cost more than 3 cents to produce. But there's a problem with his plan. Phasing out the penny could result in needing to make more nickels. And the US Treasury Department loses far more money on every nickel than it does on every penny. Mexico's president calls for a cool head. As country waits for Trump's steel tariff announcement, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum urged a cool head in response to US President Donald Trump's threat to impose new tariffs on steel and aluminum. Sheinbaum said her government learned about the potential tariffs through media reports and would wait for an official announcement before making any decisions. We found out the same way, through media reports. We'll wait. We need to keep a cool head on this. Let's wait and see if there's an announcement today, and from there, we'll make our decisions, Sheinbaum said Monday during her daily news conference. Trump told reporters on Sunday that he planned to announce a 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum imports to the United States the following day. Canada and Mexico are key steel suppliers to the US, with Canada being the top exporter and Mexico the third largest. According to data from the American Iron and Steel Institute, Canada accounts for nearly a quarter of steel imported by American businesses by weight, while Mexico accounts for about 12%. US Special Envoy for Ukraine and Russia will visit Ukraine next week, Ukrainian government source says Keith Kellogg. The United States Special Envoy for Ukraine and Russia will visit Ukraine next week, a Ukrainian government source told CNN on Monday. Kellogg will provide comprehensive information on Russian aggression against our country, Yermak said. Direct communication with the new U.S. administration is very important for developing a common position on achieving a just peace, he posted. More on Trump's stance on the Ukraine-Russia war. On Friday, President Donald Trump told reporters that he would probably meet Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky this upcoming week and hinted that he planned to also talk with Putin. Zelensky is expected to lead Ukraine's delegation at the Munich Security Conference, which Vice President J.D. Vance and Kellogg are also scheduled to attend, but not Trump. CNN's Betsy Klein and Samantha Waldenberg contributed reporting to this post. Trump says Palestinians wouldn't have a right to return to Gaza under his redevelopment plan. President Donald Trump said explicitly that Palestinians would not have a right to return to Gaza under his plan to take U.S. ownership of the Strip and rebuild it. No, they wouldn't, Trump said in an interview on Fox that was aired Monday morning when asked whether the Palestinians would have a right to return. Because they're going to have much better housing. Much better. In other words, I'm talking about building a permanent place for them. Trump had previously said he didn't think Palestinians should return to their Gaza homeland, but is now stating clearly their displacement would be permanent. If they have to return now, it'll be years before you could ever. It's not habitable. It will be years before it could happen, he said. I'm talking about starting to build, and I think I could make a deal with Jordan. I think I could make a deal with Egypt. We give them billions and billions of dollars a year. Trump is set to meet Tuesday with King Abdullah of Jordan, who along with his counterparts in Egypt and other Arab nations has flatly rejected Trump's plan. Trump told Fox his plan was to own Gaza. We'll build safe communities a little bit away from where they are, where all of this danger is, and in the meantime, I would own this. Think of it as a real estate development for the future. It would be a beautiful piece of land, he said. Analysis: the method behind Trump's tariff madness. If you're confused by President Donald Trump's tariff plan, you're not alone. Trump and his economic team have made many contradictory statements about the rationale for tariffs, leaving American multinational businesses unsure how to plan, and foreign countries unclear on how to negotiate. Trump launched massive and punishing import taxes on Canada and Mexico, only to postpone them for a month in exchange for relatively little from America's neighbors. Across the board, Chinese tariffs are on, but a repealed exemption on small items caused massive confusion. Don't forget to like and leave a comment below. Your support means a lot.